Hi everyone, my name is Ravi, and in today's episode, we are going to talk about the ties between India and Ukraine. They haven't been great, particularly since the Russian invasion, as India did not back Ukraine completely. And don't get me wrong, as India is always against the war, and this can be resolved only when both the parties sit together with the same intention. And even PM Narendra Modi told Putin this is not an era of war and urged both the country to resolve the issue with dialogue and diplomacy. But Kiev has been criticizing India. Let's see the glimpse of what their foreign minister has to say a couple of months ago.
Opportunity for India to buy Russian oil at cheap price comes from the fact that Ukrainians are suffering from the Russian aggression. If you benefit because of our suffering, then it would be good to see more of your help addressed to us.
They are upset because India is buying cheap Russian oil. Ukraine says India is funding the Russian war machine. And I think as a developing nation whose per capita income is less than $2,000, it's our moral responsibility to look after our own interest. Even if you go as per the data, Europe buys 10 times more Russian oil, but the lecture is applicable only for India. Now suddenly there is change in tone. Ukraine says it's in no position to instruct and seeking an aid from India. So what happened? Is that a change of heart or circumstance? There is no doubt that Ukraine needs help, and as per the latest report they are not making any gain, instead losing out. And this week their deputy foreign minister is in India and she is in 4-day visit with an agenda. Listen what she has to say.
I think that India as a global player really is a Vishwaguru of the world, and this is what we also feel in Ukraine by actually fighting for the values. This is about justice.
Vishwaguru, which means teacher or guide. This is one word which can hit the nerve and sentiment of every Indian, as India aspired to be a Vishwaguru instead of superpower. This year, India is hosting the G20 summit and there are high possibility that Russian president may attend. Hence, Zelensky wants to be part of it, which will deviate the main agenda for which the G20 was formed. Until today, India has not shown any interest to invite Ukraine, as their main focus is on the global economic challenges. Unlike last time where the event was occurred in Indonesia, this time the Zelensky may not get a global platform.
Ukrainian agenda is something that impacts the whole world because it's a litmus paper that shows all of the drawbacks and flaws of the international system and incapability to protect sovereign countries whenever it's attacked by a stronger one. So I think that India may take also this leadership by involving and engaging Ukrainian agenda into discussions that would take place at the side events or sidelines or the events dedicated to the G20.
Another thing which Ukraine is looking from India is a symbolic visit, for which they have invited Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit the Kiev to take a walk through their capital just like their European partner. But currently looking at the ties between India and Russia, this may not be possible until the issue is resolved between Russia and Ukraine. Hence, they have proposed another plan.
Ukrainian people are now experts in international relations. They closely watch the comments of different leaders as well as the Prime Minister Modi, the travels of the National Security Advisor, Mr. Doval, and when he 3 times go to Moscow, of course, it's a matter of question if he would come to Kiev, and we also will be happy to welcome leaders and officials of India in Kiev, just to balance and just to kind of demonstrate pragmatic approach.
Question to you, what do you feel whether the India should invite Zelensky for the G20 summit and visit Ukraine? Do let me know in the comment section. That's it for today. If you like my video, kindly subscribe to my channel and also don't forget to hit the bell button so that you get notified for my upcoming videos.